morning from Kiltz Camp here in Skinny Atlas. It's a beautiful day in paradise. I hope everyone's doing awesome and as amazing as I am. It's just because we're alive, and being alive, you got to use the mind to change your thoughts about all things, even the things that you're in pain about, depressed about, you're anxious about. Imagine that God has gifted you all these things for you to have the very best life ever in the world. Paulette, Sheila, MQ, Albert G, Vanessa H, Raymond B. Hooper, Kim Kavanaugh, Sarah, Vic Strom, Ron Trass, Sarah Gilchrist, and Michael Pregler. Good morning, my brothers and sisters around the globe. How you doing? Kiltz's keto carnivore concepts. Remember, whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or carnivorian, all of us are brothers and sisters. We're going through our own journeys and transitions and change. That is one of the most important things. So can everyone hear Kiltzy? It's great to see you at Kiltz Camp. I like it, Michael Keane. Let's see, Shayar, good morning to you. SJ, good morning from the UK. Do you know how I can get rid of mucus, phlegm in the throat? Well, from time to time, that mucus and phlegm is critical in order to keep those microbes and all that, those antigens out of your body. But fasting, faith, and bone broth and carnivore. Again, the concept is really crazy and amazing. But, you know, keto, you can do anything, but carnivore is really very narrow. The arrow will hit. Leo, ourancestorsfoods.com. How you doing, my brother? Thank you. Jolo. I am Mimi, IG, Kasherol. How you doing? Wah, the carnivore ninja. Good morning, fueled by God. It's always God's word and way. Kiltz is always reading the Christ-based teachings, a great offering and book on Amazon. I'm working on getting it for everyone. Lisa Marie, good morning, Dr. Kiltz. It's Wednesday the 14th. Hope you are having an awesome day. Lisa, Nelson, and Barb, you too, me too, all of us. Carnivore K, it's a beautiful, good, beautiful day in the universe. God is good. God is great always. Keystone Ken, a great morning. Thank God it's Wednesday. Awesome. Let's see. Grand Rising. Respect Manuela. Respect God always. And God is within all of us, Sister Me Ninja. Absolutely. Carnivore Rosie, 56. Kiltz is born in 56. All of us, remember, we're on the journey to be the very best fertilizer in the universe. Fertilize your life with beauty, kindness, love, generosity. And yes, we all make mistakes. It's poop in the past. Let it be. Say, you know what? Forgive me for all of yesterday. I'm working to do better and be better today. Be strong every day. Kashero, good morning. I am fantastic. Leo, ourancestorsfoods.com. I don't have my CNY Fertility Instagram, so invite them over here because I left my other device at the office. Dennis Watson, how you doing, my friend? Serve. We're all serving Jesus, which is serving God, which is serving humanity, which is serving all of our brothers and sisters. So whether or not you run across someone that hasn't heard of Jesus or doesn't understand the concept, it's a philosophy of love, kindness, generosity, patience, always. Michael Keane, Kiltz Camp. Get a Kiltz Cup in Kiltz's camp. And you have to check out my good friend Ben Azadi in Keto Camp. And my good friend Ben Azadi's been working on carnivore. I'm really proud of him. All right, Scoutmaster Rob leading us to good health. What is it? Is it this one? This one? I was a Weeblo. That's as far as I got. And then I had other things to do. I was roaming on the streets. Susan, how you doing? Sonia Walker reactions, commentary, and others. Vadim Shernov, good morning, my friend. How you doing? What is inspiring you today? What are the things that you're reading, listening to, watching that are going to change your life and help you move up and up and up to different levels in life? And if you have hardships and challenges and pain and setbacks, that's all part of the nature of the world. That's the way it's supposed to be. but you're the one that has to make the move to change. That's it. All right. Hey, Doc, morning. Have you ever heard of learning disabilities improving on a carnivore diet? Temp 188888, absolutely. SMF carnivore, 100%. Kiltz, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, depression. Carnivore cures the mind, the thoughts, the eyes, the hearing, the speech, the motion of the body. All of the things are built better on carnivore. Carnivore is king, crazy amazing. The Stephen Gilbert, don't feel bad. My son decided to drop out at First Scout when he was 16. Yeah, I dropped out when I was about 10, something like that. But I was working. I was working at the house. Plus, I was on the streets with some of my friends, which in the end taught me something that has changed my life, because we're out there in the challenge of life every day. And the thing I say is have faith. Now, whether it's Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, Abraham, whoever it is, find the positive line of life. And sometimes you're going to wander off the line, as you're going over the center line, you're going to hit it from time to time, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's see. Michael Pregler, good morning. Brother Ray, good morning. Vanessa H., hello to you. Sarah Gilchrist, good morning. Paulette Hasty, good morning. This is 48th wedding anniversary. Blessings to you, Paulette. Ram Trask, good morning. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you do, by the way. And you got to check out some of Kiltz's books out there. I've got my Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. I also have a keto book out there. I got my Babies for Babies book. It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Basically, this is the baby making book. And all that matters is baby making in life. And is it easy? No, it's meant to be hard. That's the craziness about this journey. You think it's, it's supposed to be easy. Why did I lose? Why did I not win? My friend, you are the winner of the universe because you are in the alive category. Right. Erica Orange, good morning to you. Kiltz in the morning while I'm painting right now. Nice. I do my pottery, painting, poetry, music. I get up at typically 3. I went to bed a little late last night. I got up at 4 today. I'm working for the from the Kiltz camp in Skinny Atlas, and I'm going to go see Miss Pilar and Luca this morning for breakfast at 8:30. I got some calls before that, and it's another sparkling, amazing day in the universe. To my Colorado Springs team, thank you for all the amazing work that you're doing. I thank Dr. Fink, nurse practitioner Brandis, who has been practicing fertility care and is amazing in so many ways. And all of my team members in Colorado, thank you. I'm going to be coming out there next week to visit everyone. Julian, good morning. Great to see you. My daughter Lynn watching. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. And we are lionesses and lions. We are no longer pigs, cows, and sheeps. We don't line up and follow. We wander and inspire. Remember, Jesus Christ was the shepherd king, lion. Remember, you don't have sheep to inspire lions. You have lions to inspire sheep. We be the sheep, he be the lion king, and we follow his words and way to a more kind, loving, and generous world. Remember, you are the change that you're seeking, right? Sarah from Sweden, Joe Roberts, good morning, Dr. Kiltz, Little Ford Schoolhouse, good morning, Dr. Kiltz, good morning, everyone. Joe Roberts, Michael Pregler, Paulette, congratulations. Phlegm and throat congestion are the strong line of defense protecting your body. Absolutely, it's there. The mucopolysaccharide layer, the glycocalyx, is there to protect you from the outside world. Remember, this is the inner temple. There's a line of defense called the glycocalyx, which is a plant sugar layer that's attached to the proteins, to the fatty phospholipid layer, and also to other sugars to say, stay out, don't come in here. Wait, you come on in, you stay out. That's it. Or this one got through, let's get it out. And again, it's really amazing concepts. Read about glycobiology, the glycobiome. Just go to drkiltz.com. You'll learn much more about the glycocalyx and all of that. Water. That's it. All right. Let's see. Michael Pregler, Ray, Joe Roberts. My dad had a stroke 20 years ago and can't communicate properly anymore. Could carnivore or keto? Keto helps, carnivore cures. I would say absolutely yes to carnivore. You got to check out carnivore for sure. Amy Parent, how you doing? Dave Mack improved the results of his stroke 30 years prior. Yes. And let's see, Amy, I put this picture together for you and others. You see, the food we eat that comes through the GI tract breaks down to amino acids, simple sugars, and fatty acids and fats. There are some minerals and vitamins in here also. So the important thing to know is that the fats via chylomicrons go through the lymphatics and directly to the circulation, which they go to the fat stores and all cells. The amino acids and simple sugars go to the liver via the hepatic portal system, and insulin must go to the liver also to convert these things to fat. Makes fat. The liver's job is to make fat. Insulin's job is to make fat. And then the fat, along with amino acids, simple sugars, minerals, and vitamins, cholesterol, are circulated via very low density lipoproteins that are then circulated to all cells and adipose tissue. This is really the most important part. This is the simplicity of human digestion and basic metabolism. That's really it. And in the liver, you make ketone bodies, beta hydroxybutyrate, which is circulated throughout the body, which provides acetyl-CoA to the mitochondria. But ultimately, those lipoproteins, I call them glycolipoproteins, that are made in the liver, which are circulated throughout your body and generally dump off more and more cholesterol and fat. So they go from very low density lipoproteins to low density lipoproteins to high density lipoproteins, which are basically all normal molecules to deliver amino acids, simple sugars, fatty acids, cholesterol, mineral, vitamins to every cell of your body, including adipose tissue and storage. When you read about all these concepts and ideas on drkiltz.com, and you'll read about how the really HDL structures, but they're also LDL, VLDL, and chylomicrons, all contain a sugar layer, the glycocalyx, the phospholipids, and then the embedded proteins, which are critical for functionality. But these molecules are glycated, which damage them because we're all eating a high plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's really it. You must eat fat to be fit. And without fat, you're not fit. That's crazy, right? Sarah Gilchrist, I've noticed that since starting this, I have had a major sweet tooth. I've tried the Kiltz ice cream, but ever since my gastric sleeve last year, ice cream makes me sick. You gotta heal the glycocalyx, Sarah. Once you heal the glycocalyx, but I hope you're making it from really good raw cream. Egg yolks are probably the best over whole eggs, and also a little bit of vanilla, but you don't even need those things. I'd say chop up some small bits of butter, almost like chocolate chips, and you don't need any sugar. I sometimes do a little cane sugar, but small amounts isn't going to get you sweet cravings. I do a little bit of Kiltz ice cream with some cane sugar, but I just don't have it very often. Mostly I focus on one meal a day at night. It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt most of the time. Sometimes I'll actually drink some cream as my dessert, sweet cream. It's amazing. Absolutely. I'm not kidding. No. Okay. Nobody I know is deficient in fat or protein or sugars. That's not our problem. We are simply poisoned by plants. We're poisoned by plants. You see, the plants contain poisons that want to kill you, control you, and take you down. Look at all the toxins in the plants, and you'll be like, "This is crazy. This is really crazy." I know. Rockman, buongiorno from Italy. Comment on garlic and raw garlic as a helpful plant for mold exposure and digestive medicine. Well, I was reading a book, I think it was in the office day, but basically animals are looking for certain plants in order to kill the microbes in their gut or on their body. Many animals know how to do this, not just humans. But I would say that plants are medicinal. And yes, we're always going to be exposed to mold, bacteria, and viruses because they're everywhere in the environment. They own this. That's really it. Crazy. Eat the fatty meat, and more fat will heal the glycobiome, and more fasting. You actually want to eat more raw fatty meat. Fatty meat is what you want to eat. This is the healthiest thing you can eat, is adipose tissue. Adipose tissue contains every mineral, vitamin, building block of your body. Bears that hibernate and gestate, they lose adipose tissue, but no muscle mass and no bone mass. And basically, the adipose tissue contains all the minerals and vitamins your body needs. Michael Pregler, how you doing? Joe Roberts, hi Julie, also from the United Kingdom. Leon Gravasande, Angela Bowers. Pork crackle is too much. I have the best recipe, and I cook it every night as a snack. That's okay, but I don't snack very much. I'll have a little bit of slice of my steak, but very, very fatty. Rockmon, my brother. Let's see. Parminder, Julia Greenblatt. I read a paragraph from a book called Turning, published by Anthropophysique Press, and then Tune Into You. Turning, called Turning. I'll check it out. We're turning every day. David T, good morning, friends. As you say, Kiltz, I think Jesus encouraged our direct relationship to God. That's what Jesus Christ did more than anything. We are the direct connection to God. You don't need a church, a religion. You don't need any devices. You don't need any of these things. Jesus Christ, as a human being, philosophy, simply gave us concepts and ideas that God is where? In us, because we are the manufacturers of God. The word God was created by humans. The concept of God created by humans. 3 magic words, U.S. Anderson. You got to read the book. Absolutamundo. Let's see. Perlmutter. How you doing, Mark Perlmutter? Julie Brown. My pleasure. And it's really great to meet all of us together. Remember, this is a community. My next thing is to do our Zoom. Maybe we should do a Zoom meetup with pictures in our morning meetup as our next level. And talk about all these same things we do. So that might be our next thing. I'm always looking for changes. Always changes. Change is critical. Sonia, curious to hear your opinions on Frank Tufano doing carnivore and feeling it failed him, so he went back to the standard diet. So remember, carnivore failed me because I'm addicted to plants. Of course we are. Listen, carnivore doesn't fail, it fixes everything. But listen, you think it's easy to stay being your unique lioness yourself, right? It isn't. It's hard. Oh my God, everyone eats that. I must need to eat that. Are you a sheep or are you a lion? We're the lions, my friends. And again, be what you want to be. That's the most important thing. Everything improves on carnivore. Carnivore is the kick-ass, most amazing thing I've ever done. And every day I simply say, eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek. All right. Taff Freedom, how you doing? From Boca Raton, Jerry Shore, how you doing, Jerry? Awesome. Thank you for being here. A great day in God's paradise. God is good. God is great. God is the master of the universe. God is the master of the universe. And CNY Fertility, my Instagram isn't here today. Monica Hammerstein, good day to you. Rex Collins, Joe Roberts, 41. Kiltz, he got fired from a job, had no money at 41, didn't know what he was to do. And God said, CNY Fertility for Kiltz. That's your journey. That's your way to make priceless affordable, integrating Eastern and Western medicine. That is it. Do you think about stressed out folks, especially women, starting carnivore, eating 3 meals a day to minimize high cortisol state? Okay, 1 meal a day. Forget your cortisol. Forget all your electrolytes. Listen, you guys are worrying about things which makes them worse. Your cortisol is doing what it's meant to do. What you need to do is have faith in God first and look in the mirror, and there he it is. That's it. Losing weight as a bonus goal to get stronger by eating. Listen, Vanessa, eat the fatty meat, but you don't have to eat more. You don't. Listen, what weight should you be? The weight you are is where you're supposed to be. Crazy, right? David T., Susie Underwood, Melanie Brooks, Sunshine, Kissimmee, Florida. One of my greatest books I love to read is Mind is the Master by James Allen. There is no strife, no selfishness in the kingdom. There is perfect harmony, equipoise, and rest. Those who live in the kingdom of love have all their needs supplied by the law of love. All self is the root cause of all strife and suffering. As self is the root cause of all strife and suffering, so love is the root cause of all peace and bliss. Those who are at rest in the kingdom do not look for happiness in any outward possessions. They are freed from all anxiety and trouble, and resting in love, they are the embodiment of happiness. You see, you read these things, you connect with the community with love, kindness, generosity, eat the meat, be the master. That's it. Stronger, eating more. Listen again, Vanessa H. But I'm going to tell you this idea that you have to eat more. You don't have to. You really want to eat more fat. And being fat causes what disease? None. Awesome. But again, you find your amounts and frequency. You are the leader of your life. I'm just giving you how I live, all right? So, but I'm going to breakfast with Pilar and Luca this morning. I'm sharing love and kindness every day. That is to help me out because I need a lot of help. Lizardo, 55. Look into all of this, my friends. All of it. I heard serapeptase helps knee pain. Again, there are medicinal values in plants, but we've bottled most of them up in pharmaceuticals and supplements. This is kind of crazy, but it's simple. Carnivore, Lizardo, for a while now, but knee pain still not going away. Yep. Some histamines, some non-steroidals, and also some low-dose naltrexone is another one, Lizardo, for that. But rest it out. Let it heal. Let it heal. Patience, time, right on. Thank you for stopping in, everyone. I appreciate you for the hour of power. This when I was growing my IVF body. Baby, I'm on carnivore. It's keto for 2 years now. On carnivore for 15 months. And you got to check out Kiltz's Keto with Carnivore books. We are the lionesses and the lions. We don't line up. We wander in the universe in order to create and grow and share. That is really it. Awesome. Alexander, Nikki Douglas, walking outside, 5 a.m., listening, Parminder, thank you, thank you. Listen, go for your walk, get outside, sunlight, do your barefoot work, do your deep knee bends, do your stand-up work every day, and be afraid and do it anyway. Faith evolves and restores fear. I'm afraid. It's okay. We're all afraid. We're all afraid. We're doing it anyway. That's so simple. Dr. Nelson Vasquez, Mike Rodriguez, good morning, everyone. Beautiful East Texas. Wish best for everyone. Get your boots on, right? Yep. Only the few get up so early and get out in life. And it's a walking life, a waiting life. Lift the weights and get walking every day. Get to work and love the work you do. Love the work you do. And if it's hard, love the work you do. If it's hard, love the work you do. Isn't that simple? Yeah. Love Occam's razor, simplicity, always. Always, always, always. Have faith in God, always. Serapeptase may be helpful. Absolutamundo. All right. Some really good books. Let's see. The Clot Thickens by Malcolm Kendricks. I had another book here. Did I lose it? Somewhere. Hang on. Kiltz has got to go find it a second. Well, maybe I didn't find it here. Another great book I've been reading is my good friend, Dr. Bronson Dant, wrote this book, Body Confidence. And you got to check it out. I think it's on Amazon by now. My good friend, he's just a rock star and inspiration. And we're all learning by bits and pieces of the puzzle. Jennifer, Texas Carnivore, I am great. How you doing? My good friend, Jonathan Fay, I am great. Luke is in the house. And all of us are working on learning and changing and creating. Go to work every day. Do something that you're risking failing, right? I go to SimCom every year in Phoenix, in Scottsdale. I risk failing my check ride for my Citation Mustang Jack every day. I've got to get recurrence training. Multiple heart attacks. Mark Perlmutter went from close to 290 to 167 on keto over the years. Carnivore 7 months. Now 152 pounds, feeling great. I'm 68, almost 69. I always say I'm almost 70. 5'6", 153 to 155 pounds. Never felt better. Every single day I'm feeling greater and greater and greater. Calcium screening with do not be disappointed by any testing. Never be disappointed from what you are. Be joyous and happy. Remember, all this testing of calcium screening is not accurate, is not aortic calcification, exercise pretty heavily. Any thoughts? A bit worrisome. Mark Perlmutter, I've got the same problems. Do I think about it or worry about it? I do not. I stick to carnivore, 1 meal a day, faith, fasting, lifting my weights, going walking. None of us know when we're going to go. None of us know when we're going to go. And you need to live every day for inspiration and sharing the way. That is really it, Mark. I think for all of us, again, plenty of people die at any age with no calcifications or lots of calcifications. But I would say that stick to carnivore, fatty meat, salt water, 1 meal a day, have faith in God, go to work every day, enjoy what you're doing, and share your words, share your nature. But you see, maybe the problem with all this testing, it leads to worrying. The only test you need to do every day is make sure you got a pulse. Can you fog up a mirror? And you're in the alive category. And this idea, well, you've got to do this, this, and this, and this in order to live a long time. What study showed that? None of them. That's my opinion. Again, we worry about where we're going. We're not focusing on where we are and connecting and sharing the journey. But how do you feel on carnivore, Mark Perlmutter? How is it feeling for you? That's really it. Live life fully and wholeheartedly, because you never know what's going to happen today. Enjoy every bit of it. Right, Brother Ray? The Missin, good morning. Lioness Lou, namaste. Lila, Devashur, Yuan, Dr. Kiltz, you helped me a lot and save my life. You saved my life, Yuan. Thank you for saving Kiltz's life. He needs saving every day. He needs saving every day. I've been reading the Phoenix Protocol, dry fasting for rapid healing and radical life extensions. Kind of good, interesting book. I don't understand people that trademark these ideas that we're all learning from other people anyway, in some way. But I'm not let's see. Cells are attacked by virus all the time and defend them all the time. So there is a way cells can perform normal de-acylation, but it's a bit complicated because it involves understanding how viruses replicate in the first place. I'll try to explain this as simply as I can. It's actually all simple. I say Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. Every time someone says, oh, it's complicated, I'm like, nah, it's simple. It's also simple. I love this picture. So this is a good one. All proteins are post-translationally modified, all of them. And they're modified via hydroxylation, methylation, lipidation, acetylation, disulfide bonds, summylation, ubiquitination, glycosylation, phosphorylation, and probably many more things. And those bacteria, yeast, and viruses probably are attaching to the proteins and changing their shape, their functionality, and using them for their good. Right on. Let's see. Rock on, Michael Bregler. Awesome. See, the way to heal the body is to change the thoughts of the things you're suffering from, right? I got to go to the doctor and they're going to tell me this, and this. My friends, no way. And look up goitrogenic foods. Look up the foods that cause goiters. And goitrogenic foods include cabbage, pine nuts, peanuts, flaxseed, millet, strawberries, pears, peaches, spinach, bamboo shoots, sweet potatoes, soybean, including tofu, soybean oil, soy flour, soy lecithin. None of these things existed hundreds of thousands of years ago. You had to eat the fatty meat to be fit in life. Eat the meat, be the master. Eat the mush, weak and meek. And another great book, Plants That Kill. Plants That Kill. The plants want to kill you. You know that, don't you, right? They want to kill us all and control us. Simple as that. Ashran, how you doing, Ashran? I'm back here, and you know, maybe I should just use one device and not all these other devices. Hope Dadiva. How you doing from Australia? Let's see. Deb Star. Hi, Kiltzy. Thanks for stopping in. Gizmo Ghoul Raz. Awesome. PCP rocks. My friends, you and I are the rock stars of the universe, and you sing and create life. Live in Louisiana, Mikkel Henningen. Work on a farm, massive sweating right now, super hot. Any pointers when one is on carnivore? Listen, remember you got to cover it up and cool it down. And when you're carnivore, you don't sweat as much, I think. But we're probably not meant to be in the sunlight all day long, is my bet. Electrolytes are good. Kiltz Health as an electrolyte package with citrus. Supplements. You don't need a supplements, in my opinion. It's heat and humidity while working outside. Thank you for the work you do, by the way. Without the people working in the fields, gathering all the plants and doing the work out there, our food would not have their food. Remember, eat the meat, they eat the grass and grains, fruits and vegetables, the pigs, cows, and sheep. But yeah, I would say electrolytes, again, we didn't hang out there all the time. You found the shade and you rested a little bit more. The siesta at the hottest time of the day is probably what we're supposed to do. Work in the early morning, work in the later afternoon. That's probably the best. I usually buy cheap meat, chuck rib roll, chewy, and so chewy and not enough fat. Try dry aging it, slice it up, do some dry aging. I think that's great. And the chuck roll is good. Pork belly is good. Again, cheap meat is fantastic meat. Look at my good friend Bella Ma, Steak and Butter Gal. She just did a great video on cheap meat with Max. And cheap meat is great meat. Salty food lately, summer especially, I get chronic night leg cramps and thirst, but I'm a bit overweight. Your weight is perfect. Never label yourself as anything negative. Now, I guess if you're saying I'm a bit overweight, but what's the right weight? If there's a famine or you have to hibernate, nest, or migrate, you better have fat on your body. Fat is never the cause of disease. The cause of disease in general is a plant protein-based diet. Look up protein toxicity, Wikipedia, protein toxicity. Look it up. It is real. It is real. And goitrogenic foods are broccoli, broccolini, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, canola, cauliflower, Chinese cabbage, choy sum, collard greens, horseradish, Chinese broccoli, kale, kohlrabi, mizuna, mustard greens, radishes, rapeseed, rapini, rutabagas, tatsoi, turnips. All these things damage our body, and they damage our brain, our hearts, our livers, our lungs, our skin, our reproductive organs are damaged secondary to a plant-based low and all fat diet and eating 3 to 6 meals a day. Many blessings, Stephen Schultes. How you doing, Stephen? Change. I stopped getting tested because I scared me, so I don't anymore, and I'm just living life on carnivore. Susan Kiltz is doing the same thing. Again, unless you're having some particular pain that says, hey, something's going on, which I believe our modern medicine has a lot of good things in that way. I've had a hernia repaired. I've got a little bit of a bulge. I got to go get my hernia repaired by Dr. Sartori at Kraus, amazing doc. I'll recommend him for hernia repairs. But again, people think, I got it fixed already. Why did it break down? It's like a car. Didn't you fix it last month or last year and it breaks down again? Yes. See you tomorrow, Rob. See you, Michael. Suffering through some hard, 2 fractured elbows. I was assaulted by someone. Let's pray for those that assaulted you, Michael, that they will heal. And you are my healing brother. I love you. OMAD, almost 1 year. So OMAD now easy, but more than 1 day fast. Oh, I'm afraid and I do it anyway. I'm afraid and I do it anyway. Fear says have faith and fantastic and move forward. Fear is normal. Sending great well wishes with love. Michael Keene, Linus Liu, Jennifer, Texas Carnivore. Strawberries are on the goitrogenic list. Yes, they are. They're on the goitrogenic list. Figs, grapes, peaches, pears, plums, strawberries. But my bet is every plant has some goitrogenic substance that is not only attacks the thyroid gland, but attacks every cell of your body. So simple. So crazy amazing. Look up the endothelial glycocalyx. It is why we're getting damaged and diseased, because they are selling us on snake oil. And I'm not blaming anyone, by the way, because who's responsible for what you put in your mind and your mouth? You are. If you spend your day blaming others, ain't gonna work. You got to have faith in the way. Right on. Where your list comes from, so I can't strawberries. Let's see. Just look up goitrogenic foods, Jennifer, and start reading the list of goitrogenic foods. That's the big thing. Yep. So I can print for families so they can avoid them. Have you written your book on that? But the goitrogenic foods are all going in the next book. The next Kiltz is Keto Carnivore Concepts. While have faith in God first. Whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, atheist, agnostic, Catholic, not sure, God is number one. Have faith in God every way. So that means faith in yourself in all the troubles and challenges you're living through. Normal. Kim Masse. Good morning, Kiltz. Kim here from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. To my Canadian brothers and sisters. Dr. Anita Marie Johnson, good morning to you. Linus Liu. Sharing the meat, which I eat with a beautiful dog called Lily, who lives near me. She loves it. She won't eat the heart, though. It's so funny. She sniffs it and moves her face away. Interesting. Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek. Right, Michael Pregler, Mikael Hennington, thank you, Louisiana, Stephen Schultes, Julie Brown, vitamin K2 with D3 for putting calcium back in your bones. May take a while. That's what I take. I just eat the fatty meat because it's got all the vitamin K2 and D3 and all those things. I think adding liver supplements are helpful, but absolutely, Julie Brown. And again, where do you get all the minerals and vitamins? You actually get them from the fatty meat. Lean meat is not what you want to eat. Look up protein poisoning, protein toxicity. Eat the fatty meat, be the master. Let's see. Mario, say, good morning, blessings, Dr. Kiltz. I've been trying to get pregnant, but according to the OBGYN, I have some fibroids on my uterus. Think carnivore can get rid of them. Carnivore absolutely will help, for sure. It shrinks them. Some of them go away. Sometimes you have to surgically remove them. It's not, but yes, raw grass-fed beef. Oh, yeah. I love grass finished. Snake River Farms is like my go-to, but I love, they're all grass-fed and then grain finished. Love it. Eat the raw meat, be the master. That's what I love to eat, raw meat. What I love to do is I cut my ribeyes, and you can buy cheap ribeyes, cheap meat. Get the whole big half a cow, quarter cow, and I cut it up. I dry age it. I love it dry aged. I'll cut it up and snack it. That's the very best thing to eat. Absolutely. Tomatoes are damaging to humans. They're deadly. Look at all fruits, all fiber, all vegetables, all seeds, all nuts, all products made from those things have some damaging component to our human bodies. We are built to eat the fatty raw meat. This is the healthiest thing to eat, the fatty raw meat. Eat the fatty raw meat. The healthiest thing to eat. Usually a couple of days for recovery from laparoscopy, hysteroscopy on Dr. Anitra. Massimo Randali, good morning. Small bulging hernia. And you don't have to fix it if it's a small bulging. But if there's pain, you need to get it checked. Absolutely. Hernia also said, leave it alone. So I do. Again, I've left mine alone for years, but when it becomes painful, then you risk either some sort of incarceration. Get it checked. For sure. Meat possibilities. Good morning, my meat possibilities coaching. And again, there's so many coaches and cheerleaders today. Find a coach, find a cheerleader, find a way to improve your life. And you're learning from others. I'm learning from everyone here. I'm learning from so many amazing people. We're working on KMT University. Kiltz Mighty Tribe University for coaching, cheerleading, no matter what it is, it's making babies or making your better life, connecting with people around the globe. That's what we're here to do. Any fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, or nuts, and constipation. Yeah, I guess, look at constipation is worry that you got to go, but I'm not going. What's going on? I don't go for a week or two sometimes. Do I lose my shit? Poop will poop itself out when it's time to go. It fills the colon. Then there's enough pressure. It says, okay, let me out. You can't stop it. Poop away. Susie Underwood, nightshades like tomatoes can cause problems. When I was on plant-based diet and would chop tomatoes, my hands would itch. Should have been a sign for me. Again, that is absolutely the truth. But look up the goitrogenic foods because they damage every cell of your body, not just your thyroid gland. And goiters are not just secondary to iodine deficiency. It's thyroid inflammation. No pain, no gain. And again, if you have no pain with your hernia, it's mild. You don't need to touch it. Don't do nothing. Bevy, good morning. Good morning, Bevy. How you doing? Much love. Seafrat from Turkey. Meat Possibilities, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the showing up here, by the way. The most important part of life is show up. You know, and then you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. Go to the yoga studio. Go to the Tai Chi. Go to the gym. Go outside. Start by simply, for me, it's simply, I get to my gym. I get on the walking treadmill, incline. I do some sprinting. I do some running and sprinting. Scott Shipley, how you doing? I have a hernia. I got hernia. Dry aging. This is about 3 days of dry aging. I'll do a week or two in some cases with the whole steak. I love when it really sucks out all the water. And again, you want to focus on the fatty meat. Lean meat causes protein poisoning. All right, Jennifer, KMT University, that's cool. I haven't been able to attend one of your live sessions in a while. Jennifer, you're good. Didn't know about your university. Congrats, Dr. Kiltz. That's awesome. KMT University of listening, learning together, brothers and sisters, about faith, fertile fatty foods, fasting, which brings about fitness. And faith is a belief in thyself as you believe in all the outer world. Remember, the outer world is created where? In the inner world. It's all the inner world. That's it. Cholesterol is a waxy substance that helps the body in many ways. Cell membranes, helps build and maintain cell membranes and controls what can enter or leave them. Hormones, cholesterol is a precursor molecule in the synthesis of steroid hormones. Cortisol, aldosterone, androgen, sex hormones, including estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. Vitamin D, cholesterol is essential for the body to produce vitamin D. Bile acids, cholesterol helps the body produce bile acids, help you digest fat and absorb nutrients. You see, we are not eating fat in this world. We're eating a lean meat, plant-based diet, which is a deadly diet for humanity. And cholesterol helps metabolism works efficiently. Listen, without cholesterol, you're dead. A low cholesterol is deadly. And I say all this measuring of triglycerides and LDL, HDL, VLDL, and little b and big B and all those things, wrong. 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 All right, what else is going on with my brothers and sisters around the globe? How you doing? How you thinking today? What inspires you? I've been working on some new videos with video AI, having fun with it, and I'm working on some new things. Did day 1 carnivore yesterday. Scott Shipley, you're a rock star. And look up the glycocalyx and Dr. Kiltz's concepts of the glycocalyx. There's a sugar layer that's bound to all membranes, whether they're your nuclear membrane, the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi, the liposomes, the outer cell membrane, what else is there? I know mitochondria, they're critical. And your DNA is the director. But remember, if you somehow change and add different molecules, like different sugars, you're going to change the outer expression. Awesome. Dry aging. You don't have to cook. This is raw meat. Raw meat is what I eat. I love raw meat. Again, it's the very best to eat, in my opinion. KMT, I know the K is for Kiltz. Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Kiltz Mighty Tribe, Jennifer. So KMT, I'm working on our new KMT University to inspire each and every one of us. To me, it's have faith in God first and look in the mirror. There she, he, it is. Right? Number 1. Number 2, to me, it's carnivore is the kick-ass most amazing thing. But keto's okay. Carnivore's kick-ass. Listen, we all started off on keto, okay. And then you found carnivore. You're like, what the shit? I've never felt better in my life. Angela Bowers, very excited to have our first meetup in Omora, New Zealand this Sunday with a whole bunch of local carnivore people, 20 registered. Nice. Sign up, create a carnivore meetup, MEAT up, and everyone's welcome. Vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, carnivores, atheists, agnostics, spiritualists, people that just like to lay in bed all the time, and those like to move all the time. Eve from Germany, just getting my daily doses of Kiltz positivity. You got to be positive every day, and check out Kiltz's The Fertile Feast. Rock on. What's the fertile feast? It's simple. It's what you think you become. And look at my book, The Fertile Secret. And again, I've been reading the Phoenix Protocol Dry Fasting for Rapid Healing. And you're simply healed because you manifest in the mind the word, because the word is the way. Our hope for ourselves and for each other and every individual in the world is that life shall be bright with faith, hope, love, and joyous expectancy of good. May we each learn to live from the Christ center, and may we let miracles work through us. Let us rise to ever higher levels of self-realization, and let us turn the waters of the life into spiritual wine, the flowing, sparkling essence of happiness, joy, and good. It is a wonderful life, and as we live it daily from this inner point of view, it unfolds and expresses eternally through us. What we say, think, feel is but a thought away. Just change the thoughts and all you need to do. We're creating meetups in the world. The meetups are bringing it together. Linda Burton from Ontario, Canada. Husband and I are starting day 5 carnivore. Yaha! Carnivore is the kick-ass most amazing thing I've ever done in life. I am 68 plus. I started at 55. I'm almost 70. Been doing carnivore almost 15 years. I've never felt better in my life. Typically, I do 1 meal a day. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Sometimes I do Kiltz's ice cream. Sometimes I put a little cane sugar in. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I might put in a little bit of element tea, and even some chocolate ones, some salt tea, different forms. Yes. 2.5 years carnivore, loving it. The military medium, awesome. Thank you again. We are all the creators of the universe. Amen to life and love. Love, kindness, generosity, faith, patience, harmony, happiness. Let's see. Can you please either message me to have your team? Message me again. I did send a message to them. I did last night. It takes a few days. Again, the name of the book you often read from, Jesus Calling. Oh, Jesus Calling. This one is The Christ-Based Teachings, one of my favorite books. OMAD meat. My OMAD is bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. That's it. I don't eat fruits, fiber, vegetables of any significance or frequency, ever. Jennifer, how long do you dry age meat? Usually about a week, sometimes 2 to 3 weeks, all you need. Kelly Thompson, let's see, Jennifer, month 2 carnivore, happy to find you. I'm happy to find you, by the way. And listen, anxiety, depression, OCD, ADHD, no more drugs, no more doctors for those things. Although I have doctor friends because I'm a doctor and I love my doctor friends, but I'm always teaching them what? I'm always teaching why the baby's way, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day of faith in God is always the best way. And look at, what are we going to die from? I have no idea. When am I going to die? I have no idea. God knows. I don't, because I don't really care, because I'm here to do something different, creating Kiltz Mighty Tribe, sharing concepts and ideas, training nurse practitioners and OBGYNs to provide fertility care, because we need more fertility care around the world. Ribeye Sue, how's you doing? Great to see you. Awesome. First meetup. Do a meetup. Do a blogging. Benjamin Smith last night, I did a blog with him. We talked about the glycocalyx. We talked about the fact that sugars and amino acids are not your energy directly. They must be converted in the liver to fat or you die. What's the job of the liver? The job of the liver is to make fat out of amino acid sugars via insulin. Fat is made into a chylomicron. It's taken to lymphatics. It's circulated to your fat stores in every cell of your body. The production of fat is circulated as VLDLs, which become LDLs and HDLs, and are circulated to every cell of your body in order to provide the energy. Sugars, glucose is not the energy of the body. You do not burn sugar, then burn fat. You do not use up all your glycogen and then convert to using fat. Keto is not the conversion of sugar burning to fat burning. Keto is just measuring ketone bodies. They're always there. Because Cheryl, bright light in my life and starting my day every day with love. I love you. All right, Kelly Thompson. How do I know when I'm fat adapted? You're always fat adapted, Kelly. The fat adaptation is what you are already. Why do you think we get fat? Because the human body knows there's a famine, war, pestilence, disease, gestation, hibernation, or migration coming. It knows that. It knows that. It knows that. This idea that we convert from burning sugar to fat is wrong. Glucose is a glycosylating agent. Just look up, here's a good paper, the endothelial glycocalyx, composition, function, and visualization. The glycocalyx, sugars must bind to proteins or fats or other sugars in order to help every cell function properly. That's it. Champagne Wallace every day. Kiltz is 68 plus. Grew up in LA, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail. I'm a potter, a painter, a poet, a little bit of a hacker of a guitar musician. What's that guy, the boss, like what's the boss, right? Is my cousin's, my mother's cousin's son, right? Bruce Springsteen. And I got into medical school. I became an OBGYN doc. I went to fertility medicine. I did internal medicine for a little bit. I have suffered at the hands of God, and he loves me. Without suffering, you don't strengthen. Never finished in life. Keep going, kick ass, keep moving, and living your life large in a way that you know that God is with you always. I appreciate you, Kelly Thompson. Thank you for stopping in. Angela Bowers, thank you for stopping in. Create a meetup. Let's see, where are we at time-wise? I got to check. I got to get to my calls. I love you, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you. Oh, Bellama Steak and Butter Gang tonight. I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern time. Join us. Kiltz is going to be there answering questions. Cousin Bruce tomorrow night, Pittsburgh. Nice. Say hi to Bruce for me. Awesome, my brothers and sisters. Have a great day. Paradise, Brother Ray. Have a great one. I love you. Vanessa, Michael, around the globe, brothers and sisters. We are lioness and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. Hyperinsulinemia, insulin storage. Okay, insulin's job is to make fat in the liver. It's doing what it's supposed to do. If you're making too much fat, it's because you're eating too much food. But the universe wants you to be fat because the famine, the war, the pestilence, disease, starvation is real. Ribeye Suze, Nelson, Carnivore K, a blessed day. Thank you, Underwood. Love you.